So my name is James Popper and I'm the current CEO of BopCons, Popalong Construction. I've been in this role since 2008, having joined the then Brian Westcott, I think it was back in 1996. So I've been here, if you sort of work out how long, quite a while. I think that's 26 years now. Yes, I am the CEO and I will be stepping down as CEO and handing over to Khotso. I'm very glad that I can hand over to a guy like Khotso. It's really going to be great to see him flourish and thrive in that position. I've been in this role for 14 years now, since 2008. But sometimes, most of the time, I would think it's really good that you bring in some new blood. He's going to provide a different management style, a new energy. He's a younger fella, and he certainly is going to have new ideas. And he'll be a great driving force for this company. Mission and vision of the company originally was to be a 51% black-owned company. We attained that goal probably 18 months ago. But even though we are 51% black-owned, we'd like to sort of get it up to 60 or 70% if we can in the near future. But what we'll continue to do is transform the company. We need to get more black people into managerial positions. We also want to transform the SMMEs, the local enterprises that are working for us. They're going to be the driving force of this country in the future. If we have a look at the corporates, they certainly got their role to play. But if this country is going to grow, we need to transform the SMMEs. One of our big missions is to tap into this infrastructure drive and make sure that we become part of it, and that we can, empower and employ lots of people, not only individuals, but also the SMEs that we've been talking about. That's really the mission and vision of our company. It hasn't really been realized as yet, and I think that's because we've shrunk so much in the last 2 years. It's really been a torrid time for the construction industry, and I think most of us have been in survival mode. A lot of companies have been liquidated, closed down. So this vision hasn't really been realized, or even during this transition. But it will certainly be realized over the next 6 months as we progress and we start growing again. And I think the next couple of months will dictate what's going to happen. So once that does, then that will translate into the new vision. And Khotso, when he's in the driving seat, will have a little bit more comfort down the line, that we have enough work to keep all of us busy. There's nothing better than having a youngster, or a much younger man than me, but I think he is going to provide a great deal of energy, and I want him to steer the ship. And if he needs advice from me, I'll provide that advice, but I won't be making the calls. I want to provide some guidance, mentorship, and I want to be involved in the strategic thinking of the company. But I want to rather do it sort of in the back room rather than the front room. I want Khotso to be the face of BopCons, and it's absolutely wonderful that he is our first black CEO. I think it's going to make a huge difference. The fact that he's been selected on merit. We've been grooming Khotso for this job for 5 years now. And I think that's so important in the succession plan of the business, that someone knows he knows he's going to step into it. And not only do we get on very well in a business sense, we're really good friends as well. There's a great rapport between us, and he's going to do a brilliant job. So I suppose my 2 great passions are endurance sport, and my other one is fishing. Fishing is a more relaxed sort of pursuit, fly fishing. Get out there and you need eternal patience. Doing Ironman, it certainly is a mirror to life. You've got to keep going, and at times, it's you're not always going to have the perfect race. But if you just keep going, you will in the end succeed. And that's exactly how we go in our business. Never give up. Well, I certainly hope that BopCons continues to thrive. So I think under the leadership, I can't wait to watch how well Khotso is going to run BopCons. I'm really looking forward to the future.